months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy.
Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Turns it loose downfield. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Touchdown, Texas! The special teams produce a score. These conference championship games, you look for a special teams edge to make a difference. Return team stepped up huge there that time.
Yeah, what a pleasant surprise for their own offense. You're getting ready to try to run out on the field, try to come up with some points on your own, and instead you don't have to worry about it. The return team takes care of it, takes it all the way back for a return and a score. And in the conference championship games, you're going to need help from your special teams unit in order to win these games.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They stop him right at the 24.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
To throw, it's Lagway. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, and they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Second down after the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, impressed by this back here to get that second and third effort. Almost comes up with a first down. A good job by the defense of keeping him just short. Now, a big decision here on fourth down early in the game.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
To throw, it's leg way. Running back grabs it on a screen. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback
looking for the end zone, has a lane. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Breaking free at the 35. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball, thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Texas. The defense gets involved in the scoring. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there. Oh, and it's blocked. It's picked up. This is a live ball here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Returner trying to create good field position. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To the air. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Longhorns offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Offense comes to the line with the first down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Looking downfield, it's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And they tack on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Quick completion to the tight end. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. Yeah, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Tight end makes the grab. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
And that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Redd and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Gators will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. 2nd and goal to hand it to him again. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Moves out of the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
21.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Takes off in a bootleg. Bringing pressure. Quick throw complete to the tight end. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Looks right for a quick completion. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Now it's 2nd down here. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks free. Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas, 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
2nd and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards.
Here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a huge gain down to the 16. In one play, they've suddenly become a threat to score. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Quarterback Gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Gators! But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
28.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Manning. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down with the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He missed it. Off target that time. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Texas 41. Texas 28.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And they get the second half started with the running play. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Trying to find room. It's ball. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Gets into space at the 50. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Gators just pick up enough to get a first down there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offensive rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the first down mark.
A running play called on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Looking to throw it on first down. He makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. They connect for 6.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
After the PAT, the lead is 20. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
48, 29.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return, but cost himself 4 yards. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. He's running out of time here. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is intercepted. Breaking free at midfield. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Direct snap to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Crucial third down play right here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's the running back in the flat. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He hands it off from the gun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
quarterback still with the football. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. It's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You could almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. To the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Makes the grab. It's Sturdivant. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to...
Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's got him open. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here.
Texas.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. He'll hand it off. Watch the spin move. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT.
62, Florida, Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Gators offense retakes the field. And there's the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Has the first down and more. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Looking for some space. It's Ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught near the sticks. It's Ball. Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped. Now to try here for the extra point.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
62.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Grinding away on the ground. Breaks into open space. Inside the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Offense on the field to take over. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Cut quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The pocket breaking down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made, and it's good for a first down to the 47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Grab down the middle. It's Sturdivant. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback looking to scramble. In the clear of the 25. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Florida. And now they'll set up for the point after. Man, Kirk, he hung in there a long time, stands and delivers a touchdown strike.
Yeah, he showed incredible toughness there in the pocket by letting the defender come right into him, not effective throw, and he gets rewarded with a score. That's how to lead an offense by example. Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Past the 30. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear. He just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play, and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And on the final play of the game, just a short gain. That'll do it. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. The Longhorns will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.